Mama Circus here. Today we are gonna do some spring cleaning. I have been dying to get to this, but I have been so busy with our home remodel that I have not really had the time. But today I am gonna buzz through and get whatever I can done. So consider this a speed spring clean, and I just wanted to take you guys along with me because I would not want to deprive anybody from seeing the immaculate transformation. So with that being said, let's get into it, and I will see you guys on the other side. Okay, friends, we are going to start by pulling up all of the rugs, and then we are going to gather all of my bedding and get that washed. I feel like a spring clean is not complete without fresh linens, of course. You hate to do all of that work and then miss those things. I feel like they can be overlooked sometimes, but you always feel so good after working your butt off cleaning and jumping in to a fresh, clean bed. I swear, am I wrong or am I right on that one? And we also have to admit that it smells so good when your bedding is line dried, and it is such a beautiful day. So that is exactly what we are going to do with that. Here I am using the famous awesome spray to get out any stains on my bedding, and I once again, as previously stated in my other videos, swear by this product. It just works so well, and I can never go back, and nobody convinced me otherwise. While in the midst of cleaning, I did have a Walmart grocery order delivered. So I did have to take a break from the cleaning, get everything sorted, and then put everything away from the grocery order. That kind of set me back a little, but honestly, we need to eat, and I have to keep this house stocked with food. Having 4 children, it is no easy task, and I have to do this once a week. Okay, now that all those pesky groceries are put away, we are going to start on the stove. I am using my Barkeeper's Friend cleanser. I just love that. It is my favorite stovetop cleaner and is my always my go-to. And then you will notice after I clean off the Barkeeper's Friend, I do go in with some glass cleaner. I just love that it leaves behind no streaks and really leaves everything looking so sparkling clean and streak free. Everything is better when there are no streaks involved, and I don't know, that's just how I feel. I do not like to see streaks, and it just really gives a nice final touch and makes everything look so good. I just want to put this out there to any moms who are like me and have a lot of children. It is no easy task trying to spring clean with your littles, let alone regular cleaning. But here we are trying to do it, tackling it all, and I'm just doing what I can. I will let you know that I did have to stop many different times because one child needed help in the bathroom, or the baby needed changed, or she needed a bottle, or I had to feed her lunch. Like, there are so many interruptions you don't even think about. Obviously, they are amazing interruptions because they are my children and I love caring for them and everything like that. But it just really slows down the progress. But you just have to tell yourself that it's okay, you're gonna get through it, and just keep pressing on. It is so easy to want to give up, and I totally feel you on that. After I was done cleaning my stove, I did not even want to move forward with any more cleaning. I'm just being honest, you guys. It is exhausting work. Multitasking, doing all this sorting and organizing and throwing away while you're trying to take care of these little tiny human beings and give them love and attention and nurture them at the same time. Also keeping them busy, making sure they're not having too much screen time, making sure they're not getting too many sugary snacks out of the cabinet. It is like literally you are on a seesaw by yourself trying to balance it, if that is like the best analogy I can come up with. But you know what? You got this, mama. If I can do it, I feel like anybody can. And that is the goal of this video. I want to give you guys some inspiration. I want to show you that cleaning is not always going to be aesthetic and perfect looking like in all the other videos you see out there. Don't get me wrong, I love those videos, but that is not always how life works. Life is messy. Life is chaotic. It can be crazy at times, and that is what I want to show you. That's why my littles are popping in and out while I'm cleaning, but that is just the reality of it. That is the reality. They are there. They live there. This is our home. It's not just me here on the camera, always by myself in an aesthetic home in the background. No, this is real life, you guys. So yes, I just wanted to put that in there, and I figured we could chat a little while I clean this stove, so it wasn't just a boring clip of me cleaning my stove. Yeah, but let's keep moving on, and like I said, keep pressing forward, and again, you got this, mama. Cleaning the outside of my appliances with stainless steel cleaning spray is not just something I do when I spring clean. I just want to note that is something I do religiously. You literally have to do that stuff like every other day if you want to keep your appliances looking clean and streak free. And I am a super freak about that. And it literally takes me like 60 seconds to wipe all of them down. And if it makes me feel better, then by golly, I am gonna do it. Okay, so let's just move on from that. There's this really fun game I like to play where my kids just walk up to me and they shove random pieces of food in my mouth and I have to see if I like it or not. This one was a chocolate covered banana, so that one was very, very tasty, but sometimes it's like you never know what you're gonna get, and I don't want to break his little heart, so I will try his little creations, but sometimes they are not the best. And I'm not gonna lie, that's just the way it is. But he is cute, he's a toddler, he's trying, and he's interested in cooking. So I'm really, really trying to support that while being a mother that's also trying to keep her house clean. So let's just keep going. Here are the linens hanging out to dry. I did have to put some in the kitchen to dry, hanging them off the backs of the chairs and such, because of course it looked like it was about to start raining. Go figure. So I do not think I have cleaned out this drawer at all in my oven ever. So it is pretty crusty and dusty. Lots of little crumbs in there. And yeah, it just really, really needs to be clean. And when you're storing your pans in there, it should be clean. I'm using these to cook with, and it just gets overlooked. Hence it being part of my spring cleaning ritual.
You say that you will love me every night and day, and I promised you that I would do the same. I know that nobody will love you the same way. Yeah. You're so easy to love, and I like when you say I'm the one. You're so easy to love. You're easy to love. Yeah, you're so easy to love, and I like when you say I'm the one. You're so easy to love. You're easy to
Okay, time to start tackling all of these drawers and cabinets in the kitchen. I kind of bounce around because I am taking certain things from certain drawers and moving them to certain cabinets or other drawers. So yeah, we're going to be zigzagging all over this kitchen, you guys. I hope you are ready for it. Buckle up. It is going to be a treat. I also want to note that while I am doing this, I have food on the stove cooking, and I originally was not going to cook because of all the work I'm doing, but I figured I could make something easy that pretty much can just, like I said, cook while I am working. So really, I don't have to leave and go get food. It actually ends up being more convenient for me in the long run. Dollar Tree bins for the win. I got these a while ago and didn't know what I was going to use them for, but they are going to be perfect to store Jolene and baby Nia's little silverwares, their little forks and spoons, and all the cute little things like that. Here I am moving on to the drawer that I store like foil and baggies in. I really want to get one of those like cool, sleek looking bag organizers, and that is one of my goals. I am working on buying cool and pretty looking organizational items. I just haven't got a collection built up yet. So I'm just making do, guys, with what I have, because I'm sorry I don't have $500 to go out and buy 1,000 clear plastic bins. So with that being said, let's move forward and don't judge me. I'm doing the best that I can here, okay? Wait till you see the before and after of these big drawers on my kitchen island. These are used to store a lot of my main cooking utensils, and sometimes you just need to clean out and get rid of old ones and get in with the new. Some of the spatulas were a little burnt or something like that on the ends, had stuff coming off, and that's just not good. You don't want it getting in your food. That means it is time to let go of those and just toss them and do not look back. Your health matters, so please don't hang on to something and be a pack rat. If you know it's not healthy and you know you need to get rid of it, just do it. Don't even donate stuff like that, because you don't want other people using something that you wouldn't want to use in your own food. Here is Jolene, just being the happy little sweet girl that she is, watching Mama clean out this crazy drawer. Like a bow has ended up in here. What the heck? This is supposed to be for like my little kitchen gadgets and stuff, but as you clearly see, has kind of became like a mini junk drawer. Okay, so now that I got this drawer nice and cleaned out, I am going to go in with some of those bins that I got from the Dollar Tree just to kind of keep some things organized, such as the little cookie cutter things. I guess you would call them the Uncrustable sandwich makers. I can kind of keep those together. I did end up discarding the dinosaur, A, because he didn't fit, and B, because he does not make very good Uncrustables. And moving on, I got chip clips. I'm going to put those in a little container. I'm also going to sort Jolene's baby food pouches, like the lids and the pouches. So I have those all easily accessible when I decide to make her some homemade baby food. Can we take a second to just admire how sweet my little Jolene is? Look at her just sitting there, grabbing everything, trying to play with it, trying to gnaw on it. She is teething, so obviously that is something that babies do. But she is such a good baby. Like, I could not be more blessed. She sleeps through the night. She never cries, like hardly ever. If she is crying, it's only for food, which she usually sees me eating something and she's just mad because I'm not giving her a bite quick enough, like that type of thing. But yeah, she literally makes me want to have just one more, but that is a whole other conversation. I don't know. I just feel like life is so much easier when you have like children that enjoy just being with you. Like, she just likes being around me, which is so great. Like, who knows? Maybe she is really into cleaning and organizing and she just enjoys watching it. I don't know, but I will take it right now and I am going to run with it because I don't know. She's just like my little best friend, my little sidekick. I love all my kids. I have 4 of them, you guys. So if that tells you anything, how much I love children, and I have like 17 nieces and nephews. It's just, I love a big family. I would love to have 2 more kids if I could, but you know, I just don't know if that is in the cards for me. Now that is out of the way, it is time to move downwards to the cabinets that are underneath those drawers. These are where I like to store my pots and pans, bowls, and things like that. You know, all my cooking essentials. They're just nice, big, deep cabinets, but things do get tossed in there and they get messed up and unorganized, as per usual, as we move on about our life, or as teenagers put the dishes away, I guess you could say. I am really working on trying to keep things organized after I organize, so we will see how this works. They just are such a mess, and there's so much stuff I just need to get rid of that I am not using. So there are things that I'm gonna like donate, and then the things that I think are just not worthy of donating, I will throw in the trash. But yeah, that is that. So let's just get into it, you guys. would not be a spring cleaning video without an appearance from my son, Niaz. He is a spunky 3-year-old boy and he loves his mama. He also loves cooking in the kitchen and helping me with almost everything. He's such a sweet boy and I love him so much. He also keeps me busy while I'm trying to clean and organize. I'm constantly having to stop, prepare him a snack or give him a bath, do all the things, you know, that kids need you to do for them. I hope you're ready for this one, the dreaded under the sink cabinet. This thing has really got away from us. Look at what a mess it is. It really needs a good wipe down and we need to go and get rid of all the cleaning products that are pretty much empty and get out with the old and with the new. I am going to sort this cabinet so it works for me and not against me. You feel me, guys? Because right now this definitely is not working for me. And I also have some organizational things coming in from Temu, so I cannot wait to get those. I did not get them before this video, so unfortunately they're not here, but when they come I will put them in a video and show you everything that I got. As I am putting back the cleaning products, you'll notice that I am wiping down each bottle. I feel like over time, dust or just residue collects onto the bottles, and it just looks that much better when you take the extra few seconds to just wipe it down real quick and just keep moving on. Like I said, it's a small thing, but it really does make a big difference, you guys. Alrighty, now that we are all finished with that, I am going to move on over to the cabinet above my coffee maker. This is where I store like my coffee cups, coffee grounds, and different drinks and stuff like that, like drink mixes and assortments of such. I feel like this cabinet has just become a little like blah looking because I have all these random coffee cups from Christmas still and other holidays, and they just do not vibe well for me. So I am going to do a clear out and just get rid of all my mismatching coffee cups and stick to the set that I have that goes with my dishes. They are simple and sophisticated looking, very clean looking. I like it so much. So it's just going to look a lot better. I love my cute quirky coffee cups, but I'm going to take a break for those from now on, and then maybe in the future when I find some that I truly love, I will add them to the coffee cup collection. This was a can of baby formula. I just took the label off and I am repurposing them. This one I'm using obviously to store my Kool-Aid packets in, but there are so many different things you can use these for. I actually spray painted a few and I'm going to use them for vases. I am super excited about that little project. Now we are going to move on to these drawers. This drawer used to be for Jolene's bibs, but clearly it has become a little junk drawer. Look at all this junk and crap in there. Oh my God, it's going to feel so good to get this cleaned out. And I'm actually going to make this drawer for our coffee pods so we can store our little K-cups in there for the Keurig. That is much better. Now every drawer has a purpose and we can move on to the dreaded Tupperware cabinet. This little small cabinet just does not work. It's too small and everything just falls out. It's hard to keep everything organized. So we are going to just take it all out, get rid of all the really old Tupperware, dump it, and then keep our nice ones. And we are going to move the Tupperware actually to a bigger cabinet, you guys. But this cabinet is nice and cleaned out. I'm going to take Jolene's bottles, her baby food, and things like that, and we are going to store that there. This is just, we need a system that works for us, and this clearly has not been working. So let's get into it. The amount of Tupperware I own is just daunting. There are so many mismatched pieces. It has been a long time overdue, and I am so happy to be going through this and getting rid of all the old Tupperwares and just keeping all my nice Tupperware and, you know, just organizing it, starting fresh, especially for spring. That just always feels so good. Wow, this looks so much better. It makes so much more sense. It is the perfect amount of space for Jolene's baby food and her bottles and her snacks. I'm just really trying to make my space work for me and not against me. And when I reevaluated how I had everything set up in this kitchen, I realized it was all wrong. Like, look at that. So much more space for Tupperware, and it just looks so much more neater and so much more organized. Now everybody can find things and put things away easily because we don't have 5,000 different Tupperwares with 30,000 different lids that don't match. If anybody can feel me on that, I'm sure, like, if you know, you know when it comes to that type of thing. Here is a quick little butter dish restock. Okay, time to clean out the cup cabinet and then the cabinet where I store all of our dishes. Honestly, these cabinets are not too bad because I really have been doing a pretty decent job at keeping up with them. I'm just going to weed out some old cups here and then, keep only the really nice ones. I'm trying to become more minimal in the way that I purchase cups. I really feel like we do not need the amount that we buy. So yeah, I am just trying to decrease that as much as possible this year. And look how much better that looks. We have arrived at the dreaded junk drawer. Some people don't like that term. I use it though, and that is my prerogative. If you don't like to call it that, that is fine, but I do. This drawer has over accumulated too much crap. I try to put little things in here like batteries, paper, pens, a ruler, eyeglass cleaner, just things that we might need here and there. And as you can see, like it has just got filled with so much crap that doesn't need to be in there. So yeah, I'm just gonna go through and really clean it out and organize it as best as I can. And then we are gonna keep moving on because I do not have all day to spend working on one single drawer. Thank goodness that I took a look outside because it looked like it was about to start raining. So I hurried up and collected all of my linens. Luckily, they were all like basically dry, so that worked out well. I love the smell of fresh line dried linens. I don't know, there is just nothing like it. I wish I could bottle it up and put it in like a spray or something like that. As cheesy as that sounds, I just love it so much. Okay, as you see, I just vacuumed inside the couches and everything like that. I'm going to clear out the drawers in the end tables, and I'm also going to move the couches, and I'm going to sweep and mop underneath them. When I was looking for the remote the other day, I looked under the couch and there were so many crumbs, and it just looked so dirty and disgusting. So it just really, really needs tending to. So yeah, as part of our spring cleaning, we are going to take care of that today. Luckily, these couches are not very heavy, so I'm able to easily move them all by myself so I can get underneath them nice and clean. Literally been a few weeks since anyone has used this heating pad, and I would say a good few months since I have even used this breast pump. These items have just been sitting here under the end table, pushed out of sight, out of mind, and it is about darn time that they finally get put away. I love this Pledge antibacterial cleaner. It works so well on my end tables, in my furniture, and it does no damage, and it doesn't leave like a greasy film like some cleaners do. Like, you know, some wood cleaners leave that type of film, oily feeling. I do not like that, and this does not leave that feeling behind. I'm going to link some of my favorite cleaning products down below in the description box, so if you need to quickly find any of them, you definitely will be able to. I don't know, I just feel like if it helps you guys out, I will do it. And also, I may make a small commission because they would be affiliate links, but it would be no extra cost to you guys, just so you are aware of that.
Normally I'd be the one to pump the brakes. The minute things get good, I cut it just in case. Like makeup an excuse, put on a poker face. But ever since you came along, I've changed my ways. Yeah, you make me feel like a queen, growing out of my mind, dancing on top of the ceiling. I can't tell if it's fake or make believe, but whatever you're giving me, I know that I need it. You're making me lose it. Alright. I don't wanna do it, but I just might. Call you up and tell you how I'm feeling about you now. I don't wanna wait another hour for you.
Room is all put back together and it looks so good and smells so nice in here. I got the windows open so there is a nice breeze flowing through the house as well, and I have some music going which I can't play right now for you guys because of copyright reasons, but I am definitely jamming out to some country music. Look at all of this trash I have accumulated so far. These are huge black contractor bags. Oh, and then I also got a new kitchen garbage can. This one was from Target and was only like $50. I decided to go with the all black because I feel like the stainless steel ones, you have to constantly wipe down because they get so dirty. Don't get me wrong, I love how they look, but I already have enough work cleaning my stainless steel appliances. I don't want to have to be cleaning a garbage can as well every single day. So that's why I went with the black with a little bit of stainless steel. That's just my personal preference, and honestly, I am so glad that I chose that route because like I said, before I had a stainless steel one and it was constant cleaning, and this one is just literally so easy to take care of and it looks so clean and so nice. And if anybody wants, I'm going to link that garbage can down below in the description. So if anybody else is interested or is looking for one, this is definitely a nice option. And you can also kind of lock it from the top, which is great for little people if you got toddlers or anything like that, which I think is super, super great. Or even curious pets. It is great to keep them out as well. Sister gave me these little Rae Dunn vases, and I had a couple like flower picks from Hobby Lobby, so I decided to use them and just throw a little something together, and I think it looks super cute and very springy. I'm also going to add in our Easter Bunny pictures here eventually once I get my Easter Bunny frame out, and I think it'll just look super cute and super festive for spring. Pioneer Woman recently sent me a brand new knife set, only because my original set I got for Christmas started to rust within a month and a half, which is very unlike their products. So thankfully the customer service pulled through on this one and they sent me a new set. No questions asked. I didn't even have to send the old set back. And I was really thankful for that because like I said, I love their products and I really wanted to keep this knife set. But the one thing that kind of sucked is when I got it, the new wood block had a chunk of wood missing from it. So I just packaged that back up, and honestly, I just used the block that was with my set, and we were okay because the set I had was still fairly new, so the wood block was literally in perfect condition anyways. So yeah, that is that, and here I am just changing out the knife set, out with the olds, in with the new. I was literally waiting for my spring cleaning to switch out the set, which I know sounds so goofy, but I don't know, I just wanted it to be all fresh at the same time. Dusters are great for trying to get hard to reach places. I use them on my fans and my light fixtures, and places like that, picture frames, I don't know, just anywhere that I can't reach, even above the doorways. They always do a great job, and honestly, you can clean quite a bit with just one little duster pad. The refills last me actually a pretty long time. Alrighty guys, it is getting late and we are starting to wind down. I feel like I've gotten a lot accomplished so far. Having a baby, toddler, 8-year-old, and a teenager. I feel like besides between juggling all of them and this, I really have got a lot done. So I feel very accomplished. I am obviously going to push it to the limit because that's just who I am. And I am going to go and do my linen closet before I hit the hay. So let's get into that. And then I will get ready for bed and start fresh tomorrow. It is getting so late, you guys, but I am still going strong. I started in the morning and I am working to the late hours of the night. Spring cleaning involves so much detail, so much organizing, and so much decluttering. Decluttering to me is one of the most important parts of spring cleaning because without decluttering, you're literally just organizing junk that you don't need. So yes, this is how my home is looking so far with what I have done. I am super happy with it, but I do have a few more things to do before we wrap up for the night. So let's get into it. I'm going to take you along and then you will see the rest of the results from the spring cleaning. Here at the end of my hallway, we have a linen closet. We use this to store, obviously, our bath towels and extra soap, medicine, things like that. I have organized it and I have bins in there. So I do have a system. It's just got a little messy. So honestly, this one did not take too long for me to clean up because it just really needed a tidy up. Like this organization system that I have placed in my closet has worked so well with these plastic bins. I can see what's in each bin because they are kind of cut out so you can see through them. I would prefer the all clear ones, but I just do not want to spend the money right now. But yeah, this has worked really, really well. And you can see because it doesn't take me long to clean this closet, you guys. So yes, this is a system